opportunities.
I know. I don't know why that came up. That's funny. Did you make it through the week?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got all A's this week.
Look at that.
I know. So funny. I don't know why it's doing that. That is weird. That is weird. Okay, you want to go?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead.
Hi friends, welcome to Geek with Kia and Mommy. Today we're serving banana Oreos Donuts.
Yeah.
What do you make with the mask? Okay, Mom, give it
Okay.
and then one.
So happy Friday, everyone. Welcome to Fridays at 4 with Caleb and Mom. I forget how many episodes this is. I think it's number like 24 or so. But we are having a lot of fun with this today. We are making Oreo Donuts, which is not really a fall thing, but we wanted to do donuts, and I told Caleb he could, so we decided on Oreo Donuts because they're just yummy. So here's what you need to make them with us, and Caleb's going to line them up for us. So you need one large egg.
Was one.
One, and then we need milk.
Milk and two.
And we will, of course, post the recipe after the episode today. So if you want to make them, then you'll have all the ingredients. So we need 1/3 cup of milk. We're using almond milk, but you can use regular milk if you want. We also need vegetable oil, which Mom, right here, Mom already measured out.
Right here, number 3.
So we have a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Let me make sure I measured that right. I think I measured too much, so we're going to have to put some of that out. Oops. All right, then we need 2 teaspoons of white vinegar. Where's our white vinegar?
Vinegar, right here.
Right here. We're going to have to scoot these down.
No.
Yeah, because there's a lot of ingredients, bud. White vinegar. We have a huge thing of white vinegar. I don't know if it's left over from Easter or what. All right, then we need some vanilla extract. Vanilla. Number 5. All right, then we need baking soda. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda.
Number 6.
And also baking powder. 1/2 teaspoon.
Baking powder is right here.
A little red one.
Number 7.
Yep. We also need salt. And we are not using
salt. Number
kosher salt.
8.
Today we're using regular salt. So.
Yep.
Then we need 1/3 cup of light brown sugar.
And number 9.
No, that's cocoa.
Okay.
Light brown sugar. Right
here. Number 9.
So we went ahead and measured out. This is 1/3 cup of light brown sugar. Then we also need 1/3 cup of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder. Cocoa powder.
Cocoa powder is number 10.
And then we need our flour, which is 3/4
flour
of a cup.
Is number 9.
I can't remember. You're doing good keeping track. And then last but not least is 4 Oreos.
And number 12.
And we're going to crush these into fine crumbs.
Yep,
So
because it's used more than use.
that will be a lot of fun
That's
for Caleb to do.
All
right, so here's all our ingredients. We're going to scoot these over
okay.
here for now.
You egg right here and flour.
All right, so what do you say?
Right here.
Ready?
Wait, do it.
Okay, so we preheated our oven already. We've been having some issues with our oven, so we went ahead and preheated it to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then what's our next step? Spray.
Spray and stop.
Okay, so we're going to spray a donut pan with nonstick spray.
Right.
And we don't have a donut pan, but we have these handy dandy donut molds that we got from Radish Kids. So Caleb's going to spray gently here. Let me
I do.
All right. in a circle all the way around. There you go. Good job, bud. Okay, that's good. Shake it up a little bit. Need to get some more of that. Gotta put that on our list, right? So you want to make sure these are nice and coated with spray. That's good. Because you don't want your donuts sticking to the little molds. Or if you have a donut pan, you can use that too.
They got here. Bye, Vogue.
little foggy here. All right, and then we're going to set that aside.
Oh,
Put that over here. And hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Maddie.
Hey, everyone.
So today
Hey, everyone.
Okay, your friends are not watching today. They're probably back at school. So today we are making Oreo donuts.
Yay.
So Caleb just sprayed our molds. Now what's our next step? We got to hydrate here.
And one put 2 eggs and one apple and going to combine.
Okay, so in our large
Okay,
bowl,
over here.
we are going to mix our egg.
That is egg.
Yep, get your egg.
Right here.
Caleb's going to crack the egg
Right here.
over his little bowl first.
Right here.
Right here. No, crack it over here first.
Okay.
We crack it over the little bowl first, just in case
Whoa.
any shell. Yep. Gets in.
Oh.
And then he's going to put that in.
Nice.
Yeah, wipe that up. You want to go ahead and put that in?
Yeah.
Hi, Alan. Thanks for joining us. We're making Oreo donuts.
Mommy.
Yep. If anybody has any questions about what we're making, put them in the chat. So, hi, Kimberly. All right, you put that in. And then we need to get our milk. Okay. So put our egg in. And then we're going to need 1/3 of a cup of milk. So Caleb's going to measure that out. Hang on. Let me get our measure here. And as I said, we're using almond milk, but you can use regular milk too.
Kids cup.
Yeah, that's a Radish Kids cup that we got from his cooking kit. So we're going to fill it to 1/3, which is right to there.
Okay.
Okay, good, perfect. That's a little bit much, so we're going to pour a little bit out. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, you can put that in. So we have 1 egg, 1/3 of a cup of milk. Next thing we need is our vegetable oil, which Mom already.
Mom, what? The head.
Yeah. Mom already poured, but I poured a little too much, so we're gonna pour it in there just for now. Okay. Nope. Pour that in there. That's 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Okay. What's our next thing?
Vinegar.
Vinegar. 2
Right here.
2 teaspoons of vinegar. I don't know why you use vinegar in making donuts, but that's what it calls for. So we're going to use 2 teaspoons. So here we're going to do it over this cup, so we don't pour too much, because that would just ruin everything. Yeah, you got to be careful pouring that. See? That's why we do it over a cup. There's 1. 1 more. Okay, 2 teaspoons of vinegar, and then what is our last step in this part? Vanilla. We love vanilla. We have bought so much vanilla this year with our little cooking show. Okay, and again, we're going to do it over another bowl, so we don't put too much in. And then Caleb's going to whisk that together. So get your whisk, and you can stir that up.
What is kiss?
Whisk. Yeah, that's a Radish Kids whisk. Yeah. And by the way, if you're looking for a great Christmas gift, look into Radish Kids. If your kids like to cook and you want to increase their independence a little bit, we've used it for 1.5 years now and we really love it. And you can use code, oops, stir like that, code Caleb and get money off a subscription. Okay, I think that's good. All right, our next step is we're going to add what?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. So Caleb's going to do this, 1/2 teaspoon. Is that a half? That's a 1/4. I think you need the yellow one.
Like this?
Yep. So
Okay.
Caleb's going to use the little flat to measure it. Okay, that's good. All right, so one of those, and then one of those baking powder. So we've got our egg, milk, oil, vinegar, vanilla. We're adding our baking soda, baking powder, and our salt, which we need 3/4 teaspoon of salt. So Mom's gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, what happened to our little bowl? Even Mom uses the little bowl to measure over just because. It's safer that way. You went to all this work to make the recipe and you don't want to ruin it by having an oops moment. So, all right, so Caleb's stirring that up. And then we're going to add some more dry ingredients. We're going to add our our brown sugar. This is 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
And you're going to whisk that until that's all combined. Okay, and then you're going to add your cocoa powder and your flour. So it's 1/3 cup of cocoa powder and 3/4 cup of flour. So that starts to look more like a batter.
Look at that.
Oh, keep it in the bowl there. There you go. So here, you want to shake it every now and then just to get all its stuff.
Chocolate.
I know.
They like chocolate.
Looks chocolatey.
Right here, what?
Oh, not yet.
I get it, chocolate.
That's for our frosting.
Make buns.
Okay, so we're gonna.
Yeah.
We've stirred this all up.
Look at that.
Now is the fun part.
Mommy.
Caleb is a
Mommy.
lefty. Yes, he is. Good observation.
He's got
Although he does sports
Mom.
right-handed, which
Mom.
is.
He's got go.
There is Coco, our cat. She's not allowed in the kitchen, but I guess she
I
has
have Bob
some
got
good.
go.
All right, so that's nice and stirred. So now is the fun part. We get to
So good.
not just
so
smell
good,
it,
but good.
but we get put it in our. Oh, where's our tray? Oh, here they are. All right, we're gonna put them in our tray. So
Good.
the recipe recommends that you put this in a. Okay, hang on. Nope, we're gonna use that big spoon there. That you put it in a Ziploc
wait.
bag and
It's
like
one,
squeeze
two.
it out, cut
One,
the tip
two,
off,
one,
and
two,
use that
one,
as
two.
kind of like a, I don't know, piping bag. But we are just, nope, just leave it here. There you go. We're just going to use a spoon because I made some donuts earlier. Let me grab a spoon, buddy. And we're just going to scoop it in. And you can use a big spoon. Yep, keep it in the. Now, if you have a donut tray, it might be easier to pipe it. But we're gonna scoop this in, and then we're gonna spread out our molds. So it smells very chocolatey and delicious. And Mom made some earlier, so we have some that are ready to be frosted. Yum. And when I made this earlier, this recipe makes exactly 6. Oops, I got some on your hand.
Me?
Oops.
Oh, dang.
And you can it fills them up pretty much to the top of the mold, which is fine. They're gonna get a little muffin top when they bake, but that's all right because that's just more donut to love, right? So
I love chocolate.
I love chocolate too. So almost done. Caleb, is our oven ready? Is it at 350 degrees?
Yep.
Did you check?
Correct.
It is. Okay, so get your oven mitts.
Mommy, lick it?
You gonna lick it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can lick it.
Mom, did it Oreos?
You can lick it. Go
Did
ahead.
it Oreos?
Go ahead. All right, so these are almost to the top. Yum. And there's a little left, so we're gonna move these out.
Alright, let me wrap it for 10 minutes.
We're gonna bake them for 10 minutes. Now, when I baked them earlier, it took me longer than 10 minutes. It took me like 15 minutes, so just kind of keep an eye on them. The best way to do it is just to bake them for 10, and then put a toothpick in, see if they're done. If they're not, then you know.
Big hot oven. Yes, yeah.
Okay, be careful. All right, so
What's
Caleb's gonna
that?
pop those in. That's our temperature.
How much time is it?
All right, so now our next step, while we
Frosting.
is making the frosting. So as I said, we
We
have these
what?
already made
Can make it.
Oreo donuts. You want to go ahead and put these on the tray? Are you going to show them?
What? Let's get into it here with chocolate. The one here. And the whisk cookie donuts.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
So we're making our frosting.
Okay, go right here.
You're going to put those out on the tray.
Sure.
And again, you
Up.
bake them for 10 minutes. I don't
Mommy.
think Caleb set our timer.
Alright.
I'm going to set it for 10 minutes and see how they are. So while those are cooking, you're going to make your glaze.
Yeah.
So, well, we got to spread them out so we can put the glaze on. Okay? All right, so what we've done already is we've mixed our milk, our confectioner sugar, and our vanilla. And Caleb's going to stir that up.
We're good.
And then we're going to zap our white chocolate chips in the microwave and add those. So when you're zapping your white chocolate chips, just kind of keep an eye on them. Maybe check it like every 15 seconds and see if they're melted. Those are not melted, but we're going to give it a stir. They're starting to melt, right? A little bit of melt there. All right, pop that in.
Wait.
Hit go. And you don't want to make your glaze too much ahead of time because otherwise it's going to be too hard.
4,
So
3, 2, 1.
oh, Kyle is ambidextrous or he's left-handed? Because Caleb will do sports right-handed.
Big it.
Which I don't know. I've heard some things about kids with Down syndrome being ambidextrous, but I don't really know that to be a fact. So that would be interesting to find out. And if you've been following us on our Facebook page, we have been. You want to try and stir this up? We have been posting. We need that what? We have been posting facts about Down syndrome for Down Syndrome Awareness Month. Just stir that up. Let's see if it's melted yet.
Oh.
Nope, needs a little bit more.
Nope.
Okay,
Oh.
put it back in. to Grace's here next month. It's very exciting and costly. Alright, so our white chocolate chips are pretty much melted. So we're going to put these in. And here, Caleb, here's our crushed Oreos. So we're at, wait, no, goes in yet. So we're adding our white chocolate chips, melted. And I don't remember the exact amount right now, but like I said, we'll post the video afterwards so you can make it yourself. And so we're going to stir that up. So you've got confectioner sugar. You want to stir this, buddy? Here, you stir.
Okay.
Because you're stronger than me.
Yeah.
We have confectioner sugar, vanilla, milk, and white chocolate chips. And so we're going to take our donuts, and here's the fun part. We're just going to dip them in. Let's try and do one. You want to try and do one? Yes. Here, just go like that. This is really thick, so.
I'll try that, but
But it's perfect for frosting, hopefully.
All these are perfect.
Yeah.
Look at all the donuts. Whoa.
All right. Oh, okay. So just dip the top in here. Yep. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna show them what it looks like.
Ooh.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Okay, Mom.
You want to do another one? Here, you do another one. And then Mom will do one.
Okay.
So we're just dipping it in and getting a light top, light coating on top.
Okay.
You can put a little bit more on that one. Just kind of swish it around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the top is starting to come off, so you just got to be gentle with it. Maybe it would be better to scoop it out. We're just going to be gentle with it. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Caleb, you can come and do the last part to our donuts, which is sprinkling chocolate, or I'm sorry, the Oreos. I have chocolate on the brain, can you tell? Caleb's going to sprinkle the Oreos. So be careful. On top.
Oh.
So there's a nice
Mom.
topping. Yep. All right. So there's our six Oreo donuts.
There's one.
Caleb is sprinkling crushed Oreos on the top. And so we'll show you a little bit of what they look like when he's all done. But they look good. And I'm sure they will taste good because who doesn't like, oh gosh, maybe not so much, but maybe a little bit less. There you go, perfect. All right, get some on there.
All the rest.
Yep. All right. Perfect. So there are lots of Oreos on top of our donuts. Careful. All right. I'm going to show everyone. We're going to show everyone what they look like. Look at that. Does that look good?
Get a budget.
And hopefully they will be good. We're going to have these for dessert tonight, and we might treat some of our neighbors with some Oreo donuts too. So we hope you had a good time. Don't forget to head over to our YouTube channel, Caleb's DS Crew, and subscribe because that's where all the previous 24 recipes that we've made this whole COVID time are posted. And so you can go and see those. So what do you say, bud?
We had today and see next week for our fine recipes.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bye.
Say bye, friends.
Bye, friends. It's good taking with me. I get